The 16th annual Community Cuts for Kids connects neighborhood professionals with the youth in preparation for the new school year. Here's the founder of the Craig Shields Foundation, Craig Blac.
Yes.
Community Cut for Kids, Craig. What is that?
What is it? In a nutshell, it's St. Louis helping out St. Louis. That's what I call it in a nutshell. It's about giving back. It's about doing what you're supposed to do in your community. And you know, for 16 years, we've been cutting and we've been styling boys and girls' heads for back to school. So it's that give back.
For 16 years, you said. I want you to go back to that first year. And what was your vision, and why did you feel it was necessary to do something like this?
It's funny because the first year was forced on me. It wasn't. It was actually a challenge from our program director, Mike Fox, from Q95, and I was the night jock there. He challenged me to do a community event, and I was trying to think of something to do. What can I do? And I thought about won't we cut heads, because it was right around school time. He was like, won't we just cut some heads for kids back to school? So I got on the phone call, reached out to 300 barbers. I got 8 to show up. And we cut and we styled probably 40 heads that day. And that was the start. And I would have never thought from that day it would grow to this right here.
Why do you think it's so important to do things like this and make events like this available to the community?
It's so many people that are needing right now. It's a lot of people struggling out there. So, you know, just to take care of our kids, I look at the kids first, to take care of our kids, to make them feel good about themselves, to go back to school with that haircut, with that styling, to make them feel good that way, you know, on that first day, that's really important. So that's what it's about. I mean, that's the need that I provide.
Being the founder of this organization and doing what you do, you just said something, that it's about the kids and it's about meeting that need for them. What do you think it does to that child who's able to come and for free get that haircut and be ready to go back to school?
Well, it takes a lot of strain off their parents, for one, and it makes that child feel good about themselves. You know, it's the self-esteem. It's that, you know, after you finish getting your hair cut and you have a fresh hairdo, you know, when you leave the shop, how good you feel about yourself. It does the same for our young people. So, you know, going to school and having that confidence, that breaks a barrier. That's one barrier broken when they're trying to learn. So that's what it's about.
So it's grown now. You started in one location 16 years ago with 8 barbers, and now you're in 2 different places and cutting how many heads?
So I got to praise my East St. Louis partner, the Lessie Bates Davis neighborhood house. We're at their Family Development Center in East St. Louis. Now, they've been doing their back to school event. Well, they've been in existence for over 100 years. So their back to school program has been going on for probably more than 60 years. I jumped in with them probably 8 years ago, and they give away on an average 1,400 backpacks. Now, we don't cut that many heads, but that's how many backpacks they give away every year. So I, on the average, knock out in East St. Louis between 100 and 150 heads, styled and cut that day. So it's a real big event in East St. Louis.
And if you think about how much time goes into cutting one head, that's a lot of time. So you're on both sides of the river. So whether they're on the east side of the river or on this side of the river, this is really available to families that need. So tell me when and where.
Okay. So Saturday, like I said, we'll be in East St. Louis at the Lessie Bates Davis Family Development Center. That's 1045 State Street in East St. Louis from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And on Sunday, we'll be in St. Louis at the O'Fallon Park Recreation Complex. That's 4343 West Florissant. And that's from 2 to 6 p.m. So I'll encourage people to go to my website and pre-register, because the line gets long and it's a wait to get your haircut, you know, because it does take time. So I'm always reaching out, looking for more barbers and more stylists. So you can always reach out to me by calling me, 314, got to put the phone number out there, 514 5762, or you can go to the website, thecraigshillsfoundation.org.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Craig. You know, one of the best parts of doing this show to me is talking to people who are doing something that really gives back and makes a difference in the community. So kudos to you.
No, thank
for
you.
That.
Thank you. I
For
appreciate
more
it.
information on the Craig Shields Foundation and the Community Cuts for Kids, visit thecraigshieldsfoundation.org or call 314-514-5762. Stay with us at STL Live. We'll have more for you right after this break.